Oh, God. I'm gonna get really quick on that fucking record button, aren't I? A whole minute again without me realizing what the heck I'm doing. Alright. You guys getting tired of hearing me introduce myself? Hi, everybody. Misfit Monster here. Just saying, I set up a tablet for the home base or whatever, you know. So it's Misfit Monster in the land of the exiled misfits. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so in one of my shorts or whatever that is, I said that I got a new Bible and that I wanted to read you guys the marked pages, and there were two. Okay, so we read Proverbs or whatever, but there were two, and I read you guys the prescription thing that came in one of the marked pages. But I wanted to read you guys the chapters that it was open to. Okay, so it's just the whole chapter. For the first one, where the description was it's Hosea. And it would be chapter 8. But I really kind of feel like, I haven't even really looked at the words, okay? But I really feel like I need to read from the top of the page to the end of the page. So that's what we're going to do. Okay? Like I said, it's Hosea, so instead of chapter just 8, it's going to be 7:2 to 9:10. Bear with me, guys. And they consider not in their hearts that I remember all their wickedness. Now their own doings have beset them about, and they are before my face. They made the king glad with their wickedness, and the princes with their lies. They are all adulterers, as an oven heated by the baker, who ceaseth from raising after he hath kneaded the dough, until it to be leavened. In the day of our king, the princes had made him sick with bottles of wine. He stretched out his hands with scorner, for they had made ready their heart like an oven, whilst they lie in wait. Their biggest sleeper all the night. In the morning it burneth as a flaming fire. They are all hot as an oven, and they have devoured their judges. All their kings have fallen. There is none among them that calleth unto me. Ephraim, he hath mixed himself among the people. Ephraim, I'm going to say Ephraim. Ephraim is a cake not turned. Strangers have devoured his strength, and he know it not. Yea, gray hairs are here and there upon him, yet he knoweth not. And the pride of Israel testifieth to his face, and they do not return to their Lord their God, nor seek him for all this. Ephraim also is like a silly dove without heart. They call to Egypt, they go to Syria. When they shall go, I will spread my net down upon them. I will bring them down as fowls of the heaven. I will chastise them, as their congregation hath heard. Woe unto them, for they have fled from me. Destruction unto them, because they have transgressed against me, though I have redeemed them. Yet they have spoken lies against me. They have not cried unto me with their heart. When they howled upon their beds, they assembled themselves for corn and wine, and they rebelled against me. Though I have bound and strengthened their arms, yet do they imagine mischief against me. They return, but not to the Most High. They are like deceitful bow. Their princes shall fall upon the sword for the rage of their tongue. This shall be their desertion in the land of Egypt. Chapter 8. Set the trumpet to thy mouth. He shall come as an eagle against the house of the Lord, because they have transgressed my covenant and trespassed against my law. Israel shall cry unto me, my God, we know thee. Israel hath cast off the thing that is good. The enemies shall pursue them. They have set up kings, but not by me. They have made princes, and I knew it not. Of their silver and of their gold they have made them idols, that they may be cut off. Thy calf, O Samaria, hath cast thee off. Mine anger is kindled against them. How long will it be ere they attained to innocency? For from Israel was it also, the workman made it. Therefore it is not God, but the calf of Samaria shall be broken in pieces. For they have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. It hath no stalk, the bud shall yield no meal. If so it be yield, the stranger shall swallow it up. Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure. For they are all gone to Syria. A wild ass alone by himself, Ephraim hath hired lovers. Yea, though they have hired among nations, now will I gather them, and they shall sorrow a little for the burden of the king of princes, because Ephraim hath made many altars to sin. Altars shall unto him to sin. I have written to him the great things of my law, but they were counted a strange thing. They sacrifice flesh for the sacrifice of mine offerings, and eat it, but the Lord accepteth them not. Now will he remember their iniquity, and visit their sins. They shall return to Egypt. For Israel hath forgotten his Maker, and buildeth temples, and Judah hath multiplied fenced cities. But I will send a fire upon his cities, and it shall devour the palaces thereof. Chapter 9. Rejoice not, O Israel, for the joy, as other people, for thou hast gone a whoring from their God. Thou hast loved a reward upon every corn floor. The floor and the winepress shall not feed them, and the new wine shall fail in her. They shall not dwell in the Lord's land, but Ephraim shall return to Egypt, and they shall eat unclean things in Assyria. They shall not offer wine offerings to the Lord, neither shall they be pleasing unto him. Their sacrifices shall be unto them as the bread of the mourners. All that eat thereof shall be polluted. For their bread, for their soul, shall not come into the house of the Lord. What will ye do in the solemn day, and in the day of the feast of the Lord? For lo, they are gone because of destruction. Egypt shall gather them up, Memphis shall bury them. The pleasant places for their silver, nettles shall possess them. Thorns shall be in their tabernacles. The place of visitation are to come, or the days of visitation are to come. The days of recompense are to come. Israel shall know it. The prophet is a fool. The spiritual man is mad, and the multitude of thine iniquity and the great hatred. The watchman of Ephraim was with my God, but the prophet is a snare of the fowler in all his ways, and the hatred in the house of his God. They have deeply corrupted themselves, as in the days of Gabai. Therefore, he will remember their iniquity. He will visit their sins. I found Israel like grapes in the wilderness. I saw your fathers as the first stripe of the fig tree in her first time. Okay, so that was the March page.